Good afternoon, honored guests, esteemed faculty, parents, friends in the class of 2018. Before I begin, I would first like to thank God and everybody who has consistently supported me in the class of 2018 from day one. From the day we were born, our parents knew our lives would be filled with firsts. They eagerly awaited, anticipated, and cherished all of our first moments. From our first tooth to the day we crawled, and finally one of our biggest moments of that first year, our first step. You see, our first step was a big part of our first year because the first step signified the transition from baby to toddler and started our new journey. The next years will be filled. The next years will be filled with even more firsts. The first time we rode a bike, made a new friend, played an instrument or sport, and our first day of school. Each of these steps led me to my first day of middle school. I remember my first steps into Central, middle school and high school. Some of you, including myself, never had the chance to have the junior high experience because as 7th and 8th graders, we were inside the high school since Central Middle was closed. Transitioning to middle school was a challenge, from learning how to change classes to adapting to a high school environment. As the new kids on the block, we quickly learned how to blend in with upperclassmen. But along the way, we discovered something very special about our class because of this experience. As a team, we learned that we had the potential to make our own mark on Central. You see, we learned to join together and tackle this school thing by making a commitment to make each one of us better, and along the way, we became the class of first. We are the class that led the way to restore pride in Central by excelling in our extracurricular programs and founding new ones, recognizing our students' academic achievements. From robotics, marching band, dance, wrestling, soccer, National Honor Society, and We Fly High. I am proud to say that we leave today knowing Central is better because of the class of 2018. After her first year on the tenor saxophone in our marching band, Coco Drain received a scholarship to Langston University. Craig Robinson led Central to state for wrestling. Derek Jackson, Davion Cannon, and myself started the Electric Eagles robotics team. We Fly High, a mentoring program for young ladies, was founded by myself, Diamond Lee, and Sierra Jones to make sure our young ladies are college and career ready. Jashawn Sanders is a 9-time conference champion in track and is headed to Missouri Western with a full track scholarship. And after 18 long years, our boys basketball team made it back to the district championship. Now, the journey has not always been easy. Each one of us had to overcome obstacles as high school students, yet we were resilient. From taking the challenge to enroll in advanced placement courses, completing the senior capstone, and finishing those community service hours. We made sure that our friends stayed the course and made it to this moment. I can honestly say, I have a new appreciation for obstacles because without learning how to overcome them, we wouldn't be prepared for our next phase in life, adulthood. We didn't come this far for nothing. Although some of us are fearful, uncertain, and definitely excited for this new journey, I leave you with this piece of advice. No matter what you are feeling right now, don't let quitting be an option. This moment must be the first, not the last step you take. When you feel like giving up, we must think back to our very first steps. During that time, we were so determined to walk and get where we wanted to go. Whenever we'd fall, we'd get right back up and try again. During that time, we were so deep. I just said that, okay. We had no clue of what quitting or giving up even meant. After repeatedly getting back up and trying, eventually we were able to walk on our own. None of us remember those first steps, but they sure did bring joy to the people who love us. They may have cried tears of joy or maybe even laughed because of this major accomplishment, as they probably will today. This moment in our lives, our future, must be like our first steps. Today we step into the next phase of our lives and are determined to make this yet another first of what will be many steps to greatness. Pretty soon, some of us will be going off to be on our own to live these next steps and take even bigger steps without knowing what comes next. Therefore, when life seems uncertain, I challenge you to take the first step. The step may be a change for the better, or you may even fall, but just like when we were first starting out, we must continue to get back up and try again. Let's turn our dreams into reality by making every step count. In the words of the great late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., you may not see the whole staircase, but have the faith in yourself to take the first step. Always remember, we are the class of first. Congratulations, class of 2018. We made it. Now let's show the people who have invested so much in us that today we earn more than a high school diploma by continuing to exceed expectations and excelling as true Eagles do. And shout out to Ms. Wilburn, she's the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmaleta Davis. This is one of our special students. Let's give her another round of applause to get her up here with a tour. Thank you.